This is a short yoga session if you need a break from working at home or just need a little stretch and refocus the mind. So sit down with your legs crossed, spine long, shoulders down away from the ears. And on an inhale, we're lifting the left arm. And exhale, reaching over to the right, keeping the spine long and chest open. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Then inhale, lifting the right arm. And exhale, reaching over to the left. One more inhale, and exhale, release. Inhale, lifting the left arm. Exhale, take hand to opposite knee, right hand behind you as you twist to look over the right shoulder, keeping the spine long as you twist. And release. Inhale, lifting the right arm. Exhale, take hand to opposite knee, left hand behind you as you twist to look over the left shoulder. And release. Now interlacing your fingers, pushing the palms out in front, and on an inhale, reaching your arms up to the ceiling. Releasing the hands, then interlacing the fingers behind your back, and on an inhale, open the chest, reaching the arms back. And releasing the fingers. Coming into a cactus pose, we'll inhale, reaching both arms up, and then exhale, take the elbows out to the sides at 90 degrees, palms facing in. The chest is open. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, releasing the hands down. Then walking your fingers out in front. Inhale to open the chest and lengthen the spine. Exhale, taking the chest forwards, maybe taking the elbows down to the mat. And walking your hands back up, then taking the hands behind you, fingers facing forward. On an inhale, lifting the chest, looking up, rolling the shoulders back. And release, and slowly coming to tabletop pose, so onto hands and knees on all fours. You want the shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees. And then coming into cat-cow, on an inhale, we're dropping the belly, opening the chest, looking up. And on an exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Again, inhale, expanding the chest, and exhale, rounding the spine. And inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. And again, inhale, opening the chest. And exhale, rounding the spine. And coming to a neutral tabletop, we'll do thread the needle. On an inhale, we're lifting the right arm and looking up. And then exhale, we're taking that hand under the left arm, taking your right shoulder and your head down to the mat. Pushing into the left palm to bring yourself back up, and then we'll do the same on the other side. So inhale, lifting the left arm, looking up, and exhale, thread it under the right arm, taking your left shoulder and your head down to the mat. And pushing into the right palm to bring yourself back up, then coming into child's pose, take the knees apart, sit the hips all the way back, take your head down to the mat and reaching the arms out in front. And walking the hands and upper body over to the left to stretch over the left knee. And walking the hands and upper body over to the right, stretching over the right knee. And slowly coming back to center, coming up to tabletop, and we're going to come into downward dog. So tucking the toes under, we're going to lift the knees, taking the chest towards the thighs, slowly lifting the hips, start to straighten out the legs. Then loosening out the calves here, bending one knee at a time, pushing the other heel down to the mat, and then slowly switching sides, so walking the legs out, loosening out the calves. Then come to stillness in your down dog. You can keep your knees a little bit bent if you need to, or if you can, lengthen the legs, pushing the heels down towards the mat, keeping the spine long. And then slowly release the knees down to the mat. And come to sitting, we're going to come into a cobbler's pose. So taking the soles of the feet together and pulling the heels in towards you. Then inhale, opening the chest, and exhale, bringing the chest forwards, maybe using the elbows to gently push your legs down. And slowly release. We'll come into staff pose, so stretching your legs out in front. You want your feet flexed, hands at the sides, spine long, chest open, firmly pushing the thighs down into the mat. And bending your right knee, taking the right foot over the left thigh, then hugging the knee into the chest. We're going to inhale, lifting the left arm, and exhale, take the left elbow or the left hand to the outside of the knee, right hand behind you, twisting to look over the right shoulder, keeping the spine long, navel drawn in towards the spine as you twist. Slowly release. And then bending the left knee, taking the left foot over the right thigh, hugging the knee into the chest. Inhale, lifting the right arm, and exhale, take the elbow or hand to the outside of that knee as your left hand goes behind you, twisting to look over the left shoulder. And release, give the legs a shake, and then come to lying down on your mat with your knees bent, feet on the mat, hands at the sides, palms facing down. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So on an inhale, we're lifting the hips, rolling the shoulders back and down, keeping the core strong and the glutes engaged. Slowly releasing, hips back down to the mat, then hugging both knees into the chest. Have a little rock side to side here, massaging the lower back. And then releasing the feet, the legs down. We're going to come into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Taking your hands at the sides, palms facing up. And just roll your shoulders back and down into the mat. If you don't have long here, just try and take at least 5 deep breaths before you get up and get back to work. If you've got a bit of time, feel free to take a Shavasana for as long as you need to. Thank you for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed it.